It's the one and only Chinky Eye, 831vibe.com. You know what it is.
What's good? This is Wild Bill. You watch 831vibe.com.
Once again, it's the one and only Chinky Eye, back with 831vibe.com. Got a very special guest in the building. Real special guest, young man I've known for quite some time. Seaside representing. Wild Bill's in the building.
What's happening?
So what's good with you, man?
Man, just grinding, working,
No, I
man.
see that.
You know,
I see you grinding for sure.
just, finally got off this probation, you know what I'm saying, 6 long years.
Yep.
Just released my 3rd project, you know what I'm saying, just putting it down, man, for the side and the century, you feel me?
Always. So, it's going to be a fun interview. For one, I know most of the answers to these, but since we have a fan base that we're trying to reach out to, we're going to ask you. So let's just start from the top, man. You know, when did you start really taking this music thing seriously?
So I was about like 19. I always was busting, you know what I'm saying? But in high school, I was an athlete, so I was really like, it was on the back burner. But I came back from college my sophomore year. My uncle was sick. Came back and, you know what I'm saying, the homies was like, yeah, we could go to the studio for like $7 an hour. I'm like, what? We can do what?
Player price.
You feel me? Go to the studio on the little 8-track, and after that, I started getting down, messed around, banged out like 19 songs that summer. Took them back to my school, and one person heard it. Next thing I know, the whole campus had my music. You know what I'm saying? Cuca College Salute.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Once that hit, I'm like, damn, I should kind of like.
What was that one banger at that time? Like when you was like, okay, this is my one. Like if niggas don't know me, what's my one I'm gonna play? That everyone's gonna be like, who's this cat? You know what I mean? Everybody got that one when you first started out.
Gotta bounce to it. Niggas like me gon' bounce through it. Break a leg, make a page. You wanna go home, not microwave. Gotta bounce to it. Niggas like, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them. That went in and niggas say what they can't be was two of the old school classics. Yeah. I know everybody was gonna like it if I played it.
That's what's happening. So back in those days, or even, you know, if you think about it, like who were some of your major influences in the game, out the game? Just anything that made you say, man, I'm going to take this music real serious. I'm going to be like this cat or whatever.
Besides the big homie Chinky Eye, you understand? You know my big homie Bandits, you know. But, you know, 40 Wilder, Pac. Pac was the main one, though, with that. I get around when I was little. I was like, I want to do that. I want to be able to tell that story, you feel me? So Pac for Sheezy, rest in peace. 40 Wilder, like I said, Sebo, Killer Tay. Killer Taste always had a little talking murderman dumping, like Tim Duncan murderman dumping out the Regal. Yeah. He used to come with them little metaphors. I'm like, he always talk about a basketball player. Like, so you know them, you know, Yuck Mouth, Kick the Sneak.
I think that was probably the best time in hip hop, man. The mid to late 90s,
yeah.
Everything I love. I know I'm biased. I know you biased because we grew up in the Bay, but really, that was the best time in hip hop, man. For as far as beats and spitters and independent music, you know.
Lonely Coleon, Lunatic, you know what I'm saying?
So give me your take on hip hop now, you know, as far as like what you hear on the radio or just, you know, being in the game, understanding how this hip hop independent game goes as opposed to like what you hear, what you know what radio wants to hear and all this stuff. Like what's your take on hip hop right now? Artists that's out, that's really moving.
There's some good music out that's right now. Just right now, I'm a fan. I cop the albums on Tuesday still, you know what I'm saying? I listen to what's out there. As far as the independent game goes, man, it's what you get out of it, what you put into it. Really, if you get, I would say get you another side hustle if you could get a job or, you know what I'm saying, a breezy or whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to get further, get a little side hustle and then, you know what I'm saying, try to eat off of your discs because at the end of the day, when you're independent, you want to get heard. You just really want to be heard, but you still got to eat, you feel me? So that's what I feel like. Yeah. The independent game, you can get your paper. But you want to have like some kind of bread with it.
You can't let your life suffer on the independent hustle because then neither one gonna work out.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, I feel you. That's definitely true. What about like the different genres? Like what I kind of dig about hip hop nowadays is that I feel like hip hop has moved into such a place to where it's not just country, rock and roll, hip hop. Like you actually have different genres of hip hop, right? You got like the gangster music, you know what I'm saying, that sells millions. You got like the backpacker music that sells millions, you know. So there's different genres, which I think is cool. You know, I'm definitely partial to the kind I grew up on, but I'm starting to understand like I love that the lyricism in hip hop a lot, you know. But
Yeah.
I realize that stuff don't really sell necessarily, you know. So I mean, what's your take on like what do you feel? Where do you fit in them genres? What's Wild Bill's lane?
Well, I just call it church, man. Every time I get to grab the mic and hop in the booth, you know what I'm saying, I'm releasing, you know what I'm saying, tabernacle, like hip hop cathedral. So I just call it straight soulful music, hip hop soul. That's where I put mine at, you know what I'm saying? Straight from there.
Straight from the heart. Spin what you got. That's what's happening. Okay, now how about this question? How do you feel about 831 hip hop? Because this is the 831 vibe, and you know, keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about 831 hip hop in general?
There's a lot of lions out there, man, and I ain't lying like a rug. I mean, lions like Rastafari lion, you know what I'm saying, strong. There's a lot of people that's out there hungry, you know what I'm saying? I just want my peoples out here not to lose their hunger, keep gassing. Like, we gonna get there. We gonna touch the mountaintop. I can see it, you feel me? That's what I think. We got a lot of strong, positive MCs out here that's ill, you know what I'm saying? So
that's the one thing I've always respected about you, man, is that there are a lot of different, you know, there's always rappers coming up. We get older and more rappers come up.
Yeah.
But the one thing you always have done is always kept it 100 with everybody.
Yeah,
you work with everybody that has ever come out, as far as I know. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely respect to you on that. It's a lot of rappers just everywhere. I hope 81 can come through and be a fan, you know.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you some questions like this. Who would be the ultimate collab, dead or alive, that you could work with, whether it be rapping in any genre of music? Who would be your ultimate collab you make a song with?
Oh, my. Shucks. All right. Well, damn, that's a good one. I would love to make a song with my dad. He in the pen. Bubba Johnson, that would be ill. My godfather, Rick James, that would be super ill. Tupac, of course. He's from what I seen on the video, the little clips, Pac had a crazy work ethic. Like, yo, we'll mix that later. Like, bust, keep the mic blazing. I like that. I would love to be in an atmosphere like that. Other than that,
well, the good ones already. You know, I
don't know about
you don't got to dig too much more deeper. You have any advice for any youngsters coming up in the game, on anything whatsoever about how to at least reach the potential or the success that you've seen?
Just work harder than the next man, dog. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, have your little dream or your goal and see that thing, like, and move towards it, you know what I'm saying? Some of that work was writing little 5 goals out, you know what I'm saying? And how am I going to attain these? And just create your own work and work it, you know what I'm saying?
Keep working, that's definitely the word. That's the word, work. So, man, I follow you all the time, man. I'm going to give you a chance now to plug your newest stuff. I've been bumping it. What's the newest stuff you got? I know Beats and Buckets already came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what do you have going on right here? What's this we looking at?
Well, right here we got Clarence Carter Flow. That's my new little street album.
Man, that one is fire, dude. Especially the beat.
Yeah.
Y'all came with that sample on there. It was bananas.
Yeah, this is my newest project. You know what I'm saying? It'll be on iTunes soon. Until then, it'll be out of trunk near you. You feel me? But Beats and Buckets is available now. You could probably download that somewhere on the net. If not, it's out of trunk near you. And Backpack Mac in my first album. That's on iTunes right now. If not, it's the other trunk near you. But you can get that on the tunes, dog. You feel me? But other than that, yeah, just this Clarence Carter Flow. I got the Futuristic mixtape coming soon, and Beats and Buckets Volume 2, Backpack Mac in Volume 2. We ain't stopping, man. You
got anything you're working on, or anybody you want to plug and just give a shout out right now? You know, like we said, we're trying to make this website be the central place that everybody can go when it comes to Central Coast 831 music, fashion, art, whatever. So, anybody that's macking and popping right now, let them know. Give them a shout out, tell them what's happening.
Well, first off, I want to shout out my Royal Fam Squad, you feel me? We got the clothing, you know what I'm saying? Girl Gang, Fast Life clothing, all that, you know what I'm saying? My Illa Squad, you know what I'm saying? All that clothing. Illa clothing, you know what I'm saying? Valley Rock, Ice Steez. Head First Records, my man Fleetwood Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Who else we got out there grinding? Shouts to the 831.com, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all the homies in Long Beach and San Jose and LA and New York and, everybody, man. All that Skits Entertainment, man. What's up, K9? We still grinding. Hood Thug, you know what I'm saying? All the homies. I mean, it's off the top of my dome right now, but if I forgot you, I ain't forgot you. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's happening. So this is something that I ask every guest that come to the table, and have a little chop up session. It's a real important question because this is 831vibe.com. In your own words, what makes you 831?
Shucky ducky quack quack, man. I mean, from the rooter to the tutor, man. You feel me? I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Larry King in this
from
brother.
the rooter to the tutor, man. I mean, stop sliding to the steps. I mean, damn it, man. I mean, like shit. I mean, ain't too much I ain't did out this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I was the first to do it. You know what I'm saying? If not, I probably didn't do it, but. You know what I'm saying? I'm the 831. I was born and bred here. You feel me? Seaside Rise 40831. You know what I'm saying? My mom, my dad, my grandmama, my great grandmama. You know what I'm saying? The military babies. You know what I'm saying? All that. I mean, I rep this shit though. You feel me? I was out there in New York. You feel me? Playing hoop though, and I got this little feeling when they would be like, number 33 from Seaside, California. You feel me? You feel me? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go time.
Put on for my city, man. That's all I can really say.
That's really what it's about, man. Putting on for the city, definitely, man. Anything else you want to say? But I really wanted to tell you, man. I appreciate y'all been wanting to do this one since we had this idea. I said, man, one artist I really want to, interview is Wild Bill Beasley. To me, my little homie. I've been known since 6th grade and seen him come up from everything, man. And he's still the one that's really holding it down, in my opinion. That's holding the 831 down. So, once again, it's the one and only Chink Guy, 831vibe.com. Wild Bill in the building.
Yay! Side up, man. You know. And thank you, Chink Guy.
For sure.
Shouts to Twizzy too. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all working, man. What's good? This is Wild Bill. You watch 831vibe.com.